Alba, Editor-in-Chief at Gadgets Magazine. Hello and welcome to another episode of Gadgets TV. We are here to deliver the most relevant topics in tech, lifestyle, and motoring so you can stay up to date with the latest news all in one place. First off, we take a look at the world of tech in circuit break. In tech news, Kubo Innovation Hub and the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines are launching an incubation program to support startup founders and teams with disruptive ideas enabled by technology. The program aims to provide financial support as well as non-financial backing so qualifying startups can turn their tech ideas into entrepreneurial pursuits that can uplift Filipino lives. With the current crisis brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, startups need support now more than ever. According to the recent Philippine Startup Survey 2020, 64% of startups in the Philippines will need at least 5 million pesos to stabilize their operations in the next 12 months, and less than 20% have enough cash and capacity to stay operational. The incubation program will provide financial support in the form of grants, loans, and fundraising opportunities, as well as non-financial backing through access to customers and consulting services. According to U.S. Embassy Cultural Attaché Matt Keener, we are hopeful that by giving early-stage startups this platform, they will gain knowledge and resources to develop some truly innovative ideas and solutions. Applications to the program called Incubation the Takeoff is now open until October 4, 2020. To participate, you can visit the contest's official website www.qbo.com.ph/incubation-2020. QBO, pronounced as Kubo, is the country's first public-private initiative for startups created through a partnership between Ideaspace, JP Morgan, the Department of Science and Technology, and the Department of Trade and Industry. Dyson has released its new upgraded Dyson V11 cord-free vacuum technology, which features a new click-in battery system and a powerful Dyson Hyperdymium motor. The Dyson V11 cord-free vacuum comes with a powerful battery pack with 7 larger high-capacity cells with nickel, cobalt, aluminum cathodes to help deliver more suction power. The motor at the core of the machine is a Dyson Hyperdymium motor spinning at 125,000 RPM. Its increased efficiency generates 20% more powerful suction than its predecessor. The vacuum's fully sealed filtration system captures 99.97% of particles as small as 0.3 microns, such as pollen, bacteria, and dust mites. A dynamic load sensor on the cleaner head intelligently detects brush bar resistance and automatically changes the suction power between carpets and hard floors. This enables carpets to be deep cleaned and runtime to be extended on hard floors. Finally, the onboard screen shows selected power mode and remaining runtime, and also reminds the user when to clean filters and informs them of any blockages and how to clear them. The Dyson V11 cord-free vacuum is available starting today, September 25, at www.wpi.ph, at Dyson demo stores, and at major electrical department stores. To help businesses adapt to the needs of the next normal, PeopleCount, a social distancing solution designed for public and commercial spaces, was recently launched by Bosch and Philips in partnership with Globaltronics. PeopleCount is customizable and can be used in different types of venues. It functions with 3 main components: a standalone application as the main control, a camera to track and analyze movements, and a monitor that displays communication for customers. Bosch's intelligent camera counts the number of people entering and exiting the facility using its video analytics features, while the Philips Android system-on-chip display keeps the customers informed with visual alerts prior to entering a facility. Users can install single or multiple cameras and monitors across different entries or individual stores. The system also delivers real-time information to the display, alerting visitors whether they must wait or if they can enter. For more information on PeopleCount, contact Security Systems at ph.bosch.com. Now, let's take a pit stop and see what's going on in the world of mobility. In mobility news, entrepreneurs transforming their businesses need more agile and flexible modes of delivery, and the beefed-up Hyundai HD 36L light-duty truck offers greater value in terms of safety, stability, efficiency, and lower operating costs. Already built with the finest grade steel and extra rigid chassis, the HD36L is made stronger and more durable with its new ladder frame that features heavier gauge steel. The newly added stabilizer bar increases front-end rigidity and improves steering stability, while the enhanced front suspension and shock absorber makes for uncompromised protection of vehicle and cargo. Payload capacity also gets a boost with a longer shuttle rear body. Now 11.8 feet long, the extended wheelbase and longer cargo bed can accommodate an 11-foot rear deck, which translates to a 9% or 220 kilogram increase in load capacity, giving it a 1.8-ton payload capacity. The ground clearance is lower at 165 millimeters, making loading and unloading much easier. A load sensing proportioning valve helps adjust weight distribution. Its new, more fuel-efficient 2.5 engine, mated to a 6-speed transmission, now delivers 53% more torque, and its Euro 4 rating gives you a powerful vehicle that cuts down on fuel costs and harmful emissions. The HD36L's 45-degree tilting cab gives quicker access to the engine compartment, making maintenance easier. The HD36L can be configured as a drop side, passenger, or closed bag. And that's it for Pit Stop. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the lifestyle world. In lifestyle news, SM Supermalls is creating bike-friendly infrastructures and facilities to give the growing number of bike commuters and enthusiasts a safe, convenient, and enjoyable experience. The bike-friendly SM initiative will roll out the SM Mall of Asia this September and across all SM malls nationwide in the coming months. SM will build a connected network of bike lanes on all roads in the MOA complex, stretching up to 18 kilometers. Likewise, clearly visible bike-centric road signs will also be installed based on US standards implemented in cities such as Boston, New York, and Washington, D.C. Here's what cycling enthusiasts can look forward to as SM goes bike-friendly. Convenient, safe, and accessible bicycle parking with additional bike racks and new street-level bike parking zones near mall and shop entrances. Bike repair stations, each equipped with a bike stand, floor pump, and essential tools will be placed in strategic locations. A free helmet depository located at Ocean Drive, so bikers can simply leave their helmets for their trips to the mall. Bike vendor machines carrying ride essentials such as bike tubes, lights, blinkers, bike locks, repair kits, tire patch kits, hand wipes, ponchos, gloves, and multi-tools will be available. There will also be separate vending machines for hydration and energy snacks. SM Mall of Asia will also have a seaside bike kiosk offering a wider range of accessories and gear for sale. In addition, SM will spearhead information sessions on road safety, first aid, basic bike repair, and biker and motorist etiquette in partnership with biking communities. Demonstrating its excellence in investment and fund management, East West won the Chartered Financial Analyst Society Philippines Best Managed Funds of the Year 2020 in the Peso FVPL category for its Peso Long-Term Bond. The East West Peso Long-Term Bond has the highest risk-based returns over the past 5 years in its category. The recognition was given in an awarding ceremony held via video conferencing last September 15. The East West Peso Long-Term Bond is one of the bank's unit investment trust fund products, aiming to provide investors the potential to earn long-term returns higher than traditional bank deposits. The fund is invested in government securities, corporate bonds, various fixed income securities, and time deposit. It is available at any East West store nationwide for an initial investment of only 50,000 pesos. And that's it for today's installment of Gadgets Magazine TV, your rundown of the latest news and features in the world of tech, lifestyle, and motoring. Catch us online on Facebook, YouTube, and the Gadgets Magazine website on Tuesdays and Fridays. See you next time!